I have to applaud good work when I see good work, and they are doing some pretty good
Yeah,
work. Okay, yeah,
acknowledgement. Yeah, just true
acknowledgement, right?
acknowledgement.
Absolutely, absolutely. So it's a great day out here. It's a great vibe out here. However, with that being said, I'm a little over 24 hours away from kickoff, and my nerves are starting to set in because now I'm in full. Jeff, I need this one. And we got a injury report last night,
Mm.
and Keywan Brown is out.
Keywan Brown is out.
Duke and Isaac are questionable,
How did
which
you wait a minute, Steve? Don't just roll over that. Keywan Brown is out. How does Steve Rummage digest that when he hears that?
I'm screwed. It's Friday. That's my goal line threat. I mean, listen, Marcus, all jokes aside, let's play the game where, hey, the O line can get better, but they're not great. Right now, I think you would agree with me too. Like, we can all say they're not great. A guy who can get hit and still get yards the way Keywan can is a massive loss
I
for a
don't
team like
need
this.
I don't need my short yardage guy missing the game. What what happened?
Right. Well, probably he took every carry in a college football game last week. God bless his heart. I mean, that was no fault to him or the staff, but I mean, he literally played an entire college football game and was the only one outside of the last couple drives that took a snap at running back. Other than, I think Colin Lacey was back there for a few.
So it was rational.
Yes.
No, Steve, just start the conspiracy theory. He got his carries, he got his film, and now he's holding out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my film, good to go. No, in all seriousness.
You said, oh, wait a minute, I just got.
Oh, you didn't understand what I was saying.
No. You said everybody that missed the game. I'm like, oh yeah, Stanquan, you went as far to get carted off the field, dude. Come on, man, grow up. You just want to like I'm blaming everybody that gets hurt.
You know what? I apologize for my ill-timed joke. Like we're in full, in full emotional, moment. You're like, yeah, like, wait a minute, what?
I know.
He's holding out for the money, Steve. God,
Gosh.
but point being, I can't lose Keywan Brown before Pittsburgh.
Yeah, now I will say, I'm not at liberty to say too much. I do feel comfortable that we're going to have some running backs tomorrow. Okay? I'll just leave it at that. But definitely is
Isn't it amazing how you go from we got the deepest running back room in college football?
Boy, I'm telling you, like when people, it makes me in this era want to smack somebody in the face when they say we have too much at one position. Like that drives me insane because between injuries, between transfers, between everything else. I'm so sorry. Sorry for having a drink. I apologize. When you're working with real deal professionals like Cassie and Maddie, you forget that when you just keep putting drinks on the table and then they just walk over and move my drink and start filming. And I'm like, okay, you know what? My bad.
Listen, this is their job. Look, you do your job.
Yeah. They're like, keep your drink off the table. I'm like, all right, fair enough. Look, you guys win. You guys are the bosses right now, so good for you. But no, yeah, I mean, in any position, when they say, and it happens every year, like, we're too deep here, we're too deep here. No, you're never too deep anywhere at any position in college football in this era of the game. You're not.
Yeah,
I mean, we went into the season, Marcus, going, we have 3-4 running backs that can play all this. What's happened? We've played 3 games so far, and we've been nothing but short on running backs. How crazy is that?
It's a good reminder. It's a good lesson. It's a good reminder. And when we ban phrases during
Yeah.
the summer, like when we ban depth talk at the running back position, when we ban it permanently, just think back to these days like this.
Yes, yes, just depth talk anywhere. I mean, without question. Yeah, yeah. You have to remember times when you were, when you were down, and as far as when you were going into a Pittsburgh game at Pittsburgh, and you're like, as it stands right now, even though, like I said, I do feel fairly comfortable. We're going to have a couple running backs tomorrow. One in particular, one in particular, one, emphasis on one, that will be ready to go and ready to play. But it's my thing is you got to remember, hey, you went into this game in game 4, and as it stands today, you've got 2 running backs questionable and 1 out. And they're talking about playing, and my coach is talking about putting or playing Colin Lacey at running back. So I mean, like, that's where you set in game 4.
Did when you heard the injury report, did you think back to our conversation about Colin Lacey and have a change in what you thought it was? Or did you still go with my Rondell Moore kind of?
No, I still think it has to do with your Rondell Moore thing. But this isn't new. We saw this against Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
We saw it when they took, in the summertime, when they took Sean Boykin, who I think is going to be a stud at the University of Louisville. It's all said and done.
Right.
And have started giving him running back reps.
Right.
I think this is almost a new, you know how on defense we have the card position?
Yeah.
I think this is the offensive card position.
Yeah, just a running back wide receiver hybrid.
Yes. That's almost like our offensive card, and Rondell Moore was that for him. He had, I cannot think of the kid's name. He was an elite receiver at Western Kentucky for Coach Brom, and Coach Brom had him doing that. Now it's Colin Lacey, and I think Sean Boykins is being groomed to move into that position, over the next few years.
Who's always been good at that, like, and this is like just
Malachi Corley. That name just popped into my head. I'm sorry.
Who's been doing good at that, and it's not apples to apples, but you can see it works.
Yeah.
Detroit Lions.
Uh-huh.
Lions are really good at hybriding, slot to running back to, it's like, why can't this guy play, these positions? They're efficient blockers.
Yeah.
You can be an efficient blocker.
Sure.
You can
the gravitational pull. You said it yesterday. I think you hit it right on the head. Part of it is the gravitational pull of a player, and Colin Lacey has that.
Between eyeballs and playmaking ability.
Yeah, that's a big deal. Just that. I mean, we talked about it yesterday, man. You get, and I'm sure you'll talk about some of this when we get into breaking down the game. I know if I step on what you're planning on talking about, some of the
it'll look. Listen, it'll my game day notes. I'll do them just like it's a game day note. So if it gets repeated, it doesn't matter.
Okay,
like I said,
okay. I want to make sure just that that we're not overstepping, because I know you have a plan. But it's my thing, man. Is we talked about it yesterday. If you can get one set of eyeballs to stare at you out of the 11, there's 22 eyeballs on the field for a defense. If you can take 2 and take them off, the prize and on to another person, that means now you've got 4 of the 22 eyeballs. and because one guy's got that guy and somebody else is having to watch that guy.
Carry out your fakes, guys. Carry out your fakes.
If I can take 4 eyeballs of the 22 on defense, I can make some plays. That's when Nate Karitzky's running up the middle and he's wide open, and we're going, wow, that's amazing.
Without trick plays, just good execution. Yeah, good execution and having threatening players out there.
Yes. Without question. So, I mean, that is that's a big deal. That's a big deal.
So you like the start time?
Yeah, noon. I do.
Is it because it's a road game?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, when I'm on the road, typically, unless it really benefits me, like I like Louisville, Miami being a prime time game. If I can play on Clemson, Louisville on ABC on a Saturday, like give me
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
But typically, if I'm on the road, I'm already out of my element. I think noon games. I think home teams start slow in noon games.
What? Okay, is okay going into tomorrow. Would you say that as a Louisville fan, what's the bigger story? Worrying about your offensive line, worrying about your quarterback, or worrying about like offensive line, quarterback, or injuries overall?
O line for me. For me,
Hmm.
it's O line. Like I don't want to be boring because I
By
know
the
I
way,
know what.
8150
Yes,
939 is the number. 3831 939 is the text line. Feel free to jump in here, good people. I'm listening.
I think O line again. I don't want to be boring and kind of just stick with the O line because I've been doing that all week. But I
Hmm.
feel like that's the worry going in. I mean, yeah, we can like if the O line played great and Miller Moss was bad, I would then move my conversation to Miller Moss. So I'm not saying that you shouldn't be questioning Miller Moss to an
Hmm.
extent. I'm fine with that. But for me, I don't really question him yet. I think some of his is just, especially after listening to Coach, I think some of his is mental. Some of his is getting the offense, is getting the cadence, is getting all that.
Mm.
I am worried about the O line though. Like I think they're going to be better. I said it the other day. Ty Spalding texted me and said that he had a family member with an O lineman that said, "Yeah, we're moving some things around and like we're aware. They're aware. We're working on some things and we feel good about it going forward." But Pitt gets after it, man. They get after
They
it,
get after it.
especially up front, man. Like now, if we can get over the top on Pitt, I think they're a little weak
When
in the back end.
when Coach talked about last year beating the one-on-ones early and getting up on it, beating the blitz early and and getting up on it. Do you think that's the same kind of like game plan worry thing for this one?
Um, no,
Or is
no,
it
because
establish a run to help Miller Moss out?
yeah, I think it's established that because here's the other thing too. Uh, Pitt is Pitt gets after it up front, but Pitt's not gimmicky, right? Pitt just has horses
Mm.
and can get after it. James Madison was gimmicky. That was gimmicky, right? Like that was, dude. You guys are playing Madden football. Um,
Fire
like
fire blitz.
yeah, like bro, like that would be like me and you playing, and I just keep blitzing, and like it's actually gonna work. I'm gonna keep the game closer than it should be. You're still gonna beat me probably by a couple touchdowns because you'd just be better than Madden than I am. But it's like it would be annoying for you. You'd be like, dude, I should have killed you. Like that's stupid. That's
Look,
what they were doing.
look, you remember in Madden when you first realized that if you throw that ball out in the flats against the cover two and just watch somebody pick that ball off, and you're just like, what was I thinking?
Yeah, like why did I throw that?
Why? Why? And then, look, you get down early because of stupid flat throw. That you just threw it out to the side, trying to get your running back out. And you're like interception, and they're just running back. You're just like now you're fighting to get uphill. Now before you
Yeah,
know it, you're going for it on a fourth and one, and you're like, gosh dang it, I'm down 14-0.
I know, and it's like, what are we doing? But now Pitt again. Pitt is going to be like you can't complain though if I line up and play defense and my defensive end just keeps getting to you.
Mm, mm.
Then I'm gonna be like you be like, oh man, you just use well no dude, I'm lining up in a normal defense. I'm playing the game of Madden and I'm just getting to you. So shut up. I might be better than you.
Look, or I'm using a user. I'm user picking everything.
Yeah, right. Like dude, this is
I'm better than you. If I'm user picking everything, I'm better than you. It's not just your computer team. It's better than my computer team.
yes. So tomorrow I think that's kind of the deal for Pitt. Now, with that being said, let me do this. And I don't like to do this too much, especially because the tick me and you have right now with Pitt sucks, blah, blah, blah. Pitt's not a top 5 team in America either.
They're not a top 5 team in America. If you got any aspirations to be anything,
you can go win this game. I'm not saying, if you lose this game, the season's over and you can't come back from it. But I do also believe, to an extent, we're a better team. Because I do, sometimes me and you, we like to point out the strengths of the other team. But really, because I think sometimes people look for the weaknesses of other teams and don't look at this. And it's like, well, hang on now. We did it the week of James Madison, and there was people like, oh, you just kill them. And I'm like, dude, they're pretty good up front. They're a really good team up front. But I still think I'm a better team than Pittsburgh. So I don't want to act like I'm going to think it's some uphill, like I'm going to run around Norton Commons tomorrow throwing stuff and celebrating.
Okay, so if I do a high intensity position room, if I say Louisville or Pitt, how many times do you think you would say Pitt? I mean, let's just do it. Let's just do it on the fly.
Yeah.
Wide receiver room.
Okay, you're saying high intensity. You mean just who has the better room?
Yeah. I'm just going fast through the
high intensity. Okay, never mind.
I'll go fast through the rooms. You can think about it. You can elaborate. On who has the better. Okay, if I said wide receiver room,
Louisville.
Why'd you say it like that, Steve?
Because I'm like, look, because again, I'm doing it for effect.
Yep.
Because I want people, I'm almost like, well, let's also remind ourselves. Colin Lacey, Dakari Collins is our third string dude. Katarius Hicks was going to be our third guy this year. He was going to be the 3 guy. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
For the most part. Okay, Katarius Hicks. Now, granted, I love me a good 3-star from Miami, so I'm not poo-pooing on
Yeah, right.
Hicks, okay? But, Dakari Collins was a 5-star caliber receiver that went to Clemson. And Dakari Collins is our number 3. He's 6'5".
Yeah, but Clemson, we realized that Clemson recruiting class is overrated.
Well, then we'll blame it on NC State because he went to NC State after that. But you know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, Trayshawn Hurry, Antonio Meeks, and if I was riding out there tomorrow with Dakari Collins, Trayshawn Hurry, and Antonio Meeks, I'd be like, I got a pretty good receiving core.
Would you call that a draw?
That would probably be like a draw. I would probably be like, we're probably about even. Well, okay, let me add Chris Bell and Colin Lacey. You're like, oh, well, God, Louisville's way better. Yeah, no, Louisville's got better receivers. Absolutely. And that's not me poo-pooing Pitts. I think Pitt's got good receivers too, but we're better there.
Right. We should be better than them at the receiver spot. Okay. Let's go defensive line.
By the way, I do want to point out their stud at running back is questionable as
Who?
well. Reed.
Des Reed?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he's questionable as well. Now, he could play. So I would still break the game down as though he was playing anytime somebody's questionable, because that would be like them breaking the game down like, okay, Isaac Brown's not going to play. And he's questionable, and then he comes out and he plays. It's like, well, that was a waste of a breakdown. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, okay, D-line. It's got to be Louisville, right? It's got to be Louisville.
Draw?
God. Okay, if you drawed, would it just be because you've watched their team against West Virginia?
Yeah.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair for you to say.
Yeah, they were getting home, man. They were in West Virginia's backfield. West Virginia, they did a good job of trying to get to the perimeter.
West Virginia put up 34 on them though.
Listen, they did a good job of getting to the perimeter, but I respected their D line. I did respect them. I love ours.
But I believe in Pat Nard. That's where I believe in Pat Narduzzi though.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in his front 7. He's good at that.
Maybe that's what it is. I think I got better players, but as a unit, I think they're comparable.
Okay, all right. I'll play the draw game, even though I think Wesley Bailey and Clev Lubin are better than anything they have. But Wesley Bailey's questionable. I hate that injury report. I hate it already. I hate it.
The more you repeat it, It's like, why?
Because now I'm sitting here like, oh, is he going to play?
Yeah. Look, why give me a Thursday night report, Steve?
I swear I hate it.
It doesn't serve me any good.
I know. Look, and then I'm calling coaches on the staff like, what the hell y'all? What are y'all doing? There's 47 players are questionable. How am I supposed to sleep?
You want to know? Yeah. You want to know what made me laugh though, Steve? Look, as irritated as I was with the injury report, I'm sitting here. I think I'm scrolling Jody's page, right? And then I see it really gave me a laugh out loud. I look at probable and it says none.
None.
Nobody was listed as probable last night.
Yeah, my whole team. Like I'm like, look, look. Pete Nocta, God bless his heart. That man is, first off, we are lucky beyond lucky to have him. People do not understand
no doubt
the work he does.
No doubt
in recruiting, but that poor guy. I'm like, that injury report comes out, and this isn't me texting Coach Pete Nocta. This would be me catching my friend.
Right.
What the hell are y'all doing? Yeah. Why do I have 37 people on the questionable?
What kind of torture chamber practices are y'all over there running?
That's you and Dion. That's you. Look, he ain't Coach Brandt.
Yeah.
That's Marcus calling Dion. Like, what in the hell are y'all doing?
Listen, it's like one of them. Bro, what's up? What you mean? You know what I mean.
Yeah, you know what I mean. There's 47 people. Nobody's profitable or probable.
You making my job really hard over here.
As far as I'm concerned, we forfeited the game.
Yeah, right. Will we have enough to field the team?
I'm like, and by the way, did you see Jamarius Wilder's out? I'm like, that kid had 4 snaps at running back. What do you mean he's out?
What do you mean he's out?
What do you mean he's out?
He didn't look out to me.
Listen. I know we're about to get to break. Let me really quick. I'm out here at Next Level Ranges. They're taking such great care of us out here. But I do want to let everybody know about a few things that they have coming up, okay?
Yes.
Of course, you can do private events out here, holiday parties. She said they get a lot of bachelor parties, and fun stuff.
Looks like a perfect spot for a bachelor party.
So if you have something you want to have, book that by October 15th, and you'll get 10% off for booking that. And then also, Marcus, Pops might be coming back through here around this time. If he is, on October 31st through November 1st, they're having a range of The Walking Dead. So it's going to be like a Halloween zombie theme.
I remember explaining it. Yes.
And I was like, Pops has got to come to that. We got to get Pops and listen, we got to get video of Pops out there shooting in a haunted house. I mean, can you imagine doing like a haunted house version thing?
Listen,
you have an actual gun in your hand.
No, because it's not just like it's shooting with a purpose. It's not just aiming; it's shooting with a purpose, and it's an awesome idea.
Yes, it's great. So, a couple things they have going on out here, and obviously, again, you can always come out here and let them know you heard about them here on 93.9 The Ville, and a couple more things going on. I'll let you know before I get out of here and let you keep the good vibes rolling.
I'll tell you what, we'll get a good reset, take a quick commercial break here on 93.9 The Ville.
Baltimore Ravens football plays here.
Lamar wants to throw, steps up in the pocket, going deep, looking for Tez Walker. He's got him at the 4.
The Ravens look to bounce back with a Sunday night matchup in Kansas City, taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Lamar Jackson from the shotgun, throws towards the end zone, looking for Andrews. He's got it! Touchdown, Mark Andrews!
Coverage begins at 4 o'clock with kickoff at 4:25. Right here on your home for the Ravens, 93.9 The Ville.
Hi, this is Paul Rogers. Over the years, I've seen how injuries can slow anyone down. That's why when someone needs expert orthopedic care in Louisville, I point them to Ellison Bodenhausen. For over 50 years, Ellison Bodenhausen Orthopedics has kept Louisville moving at home, at work, and on the field. With 10 board-certified orthopedic surgeons and 4 convenient locations, they treat everything from fractures and sprains to joint replacements and chronic pain with expert care and real results. Same and next-day appointments are available at all locations. Walk-in clinics are offered every Monday morning from 8 to 9:30 at East Point, Dixie, and St. Matthews. Call 502-587-1236 or visit enbortho.com to schedule. That's at Ellison Bodenhausen Orthopedics. The care you deserve, the results you expect.
Do you want to grow your business? ESPN Louisville wants to help take it to the next level. Let ESPN Louisville assist through the best sports talk, the power of local and national sports news, brand building and connecting fans through audio and digital elements, live broadcasts, and much more.
When you first bought your house, all you saw was a home. You weren't thinking it would be the key to a backyard pool or a chance to see the world. You weren't thinking of using it to pay for college or finance a whole dream wedding. Back then, it was just 4 walls. But now, it's time to start asking, what could your home be doing for you? A home equity line of credit from Commonwealth Credit Union can unlock your home's potential. Visit ccuky.org/home equity to learn more. Equal housing opportunity. All loans subject to approval. Call us at 1-800-228-6420 for details about terms and conditions.
Customer-focused technology experts, delivering equipment, service, and solutions for all your office, network, print, and mailing needs.
Just whistle for Duplicator Sales and Service.
Authorized IT support specialist on world-class products and solutions from Ricoh. Lexmark, HP, Epson, and FP Mailing Solutions will simplify your daily work processes wherever you're working.
For today and tomorrow.
And their commitment continues with their commercial print and mailing division, Derby City Litho. Discover the Ricoh Pro C9500 graphic print system for your outsourced print communication needs. Duplicator Sales, Derby City Litho Corporate Mailing Systems, and Ricoh. Call them at 502-589-5555 or visit them online at duplicatorsales.net or at their store, 831 East Broadway in Louisville, with offices in Elizabethtown, Lexington, Paducah, and London.
Just whistle for Duplicator Sales and Service.
I might go tonight.
Sports fans, touchdown at Boom Bars. Enjoy gourmet pizzas, handcrafted cocktails, and the best game day atmosphere in town. Boom Bars in the Highlands, Westport Village, J-Town, Jeffersonville, and E-Town.
Download the ESPN Louisville app today on the Apple or Google Play Store. Brewed by Bud Light.
Boys, we got
Hey, it's Steve Rummage here. You've probably heard all about the new regulations that have hit the real estate market, making the process more complex than ever. And if you're not working with the right real estate agent professional, you could find yourself out of bounds fast. That's why it's more important than ever to work with someone who has proven their expertise. Like my good friend Josh Jarbo. Josh was recently inducted into the RE/MAX Hall of Fame and named one of Louisville's 40 under 40. This guy knows the game inside and out. Josh and the team at RE/MAX Empire are the seasoned pros you want on your side. They know how to navigate the market, make the right calls, and get you the best deal every time. So don't let a cut-rate agent make a rookie mistake and fumble your financial future. Whether you're buying, selling, or just need some mortgage advice, these are the folks you want in your corner. So here's the play. Call Josh Jarbo, 502-216-7590, or check him out online at joshjarbo.remaxempireky.com. And here's a special offer just for you guys. Mention you heard it right here on 93.9 The Ville, and you're going to receive up to a $5,000 seller's credit. I'll leave you with this. Top-notch service might seem expensive, but poor service can cost you a fortune. Don't settle for less than the best.
Josh Jarbo, principal broker owner of RE/MAX Empire and co-founder of Modern Mortgage A to Z, NMLS number 2256125. Each office is independently owned and operated. Modern Mortgage A to Z is an equal house lender.
888-628-6222, or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Make sure you look into the Mitsubishi Mini Split like the one we use at the 93.9 studios for that hard to heat, hard to cool room in your home. Again, 968-6222, or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Do you have any predictions, concerns, notes you want to hit on, Steve, at the back end of the hour?
I mean, I don't know that it's necessarily predictions. Predictions for me, I've kind of went away from predictions. I really have.
Ditto.
I'm like,
yeah, like I said, in-game style of play, so predictions or something I might throw out.
I want to see us. Let me give you this.
Because I do have to get the money line made, and we're gonna have to get out a little quicker today.
Yes, absolutely. So let me just say this. Tomorrow night, Steve calls Marcus Maben and is giddy if ... Louisville has a great day running the football. Of course we win, but
right.
But Louisville has a great day running the football. I'm calling Marcus Maben tomorrow night going, ooh, they're getting it together. I'm feeling good.
That's the best case scenario.
Yes, that's a great conversation for me and you we're having if they're running the football in that manner, right? And you come away with the dub, obviously.
So. Okay. Are you listen, I don't think we have Nikki for the money line Maben. What do we call that? Not the sounder, the whatever we call it, the art, whatever. Point being, I'll give you the fast, the speed version of the money line Mabens, and if you hear one you need to veto,
okay,
you better have one ready to go.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. Georgia Tech over Wake Forest.
Yeah, no brainer.
Okay.
Yeah.
JMU over Georgia Southern.
Let's ride them, baby. Let's ride.
Are we gonna ride? Are we gonna ride JMU?
We're riding JMU, baby.
Okay. It's one of my death march games. Northwestern over UCLA.
I like it. UCLA's in shambles right now.
UCLA is in shambles.
I like that.
Okay. This is a tough one. Indiana over Iowa. It's on the road.
Hey, you know what? I'm not going against Indiana.
Yeah.
You know what, dude? They looked fantastic.
I'm not going against. The spread is a little concerning.
Hey, it's Iowa. No, it's not. It's Iowa.
It's Iowa, and it's in Iowa.
You know how they want to play. So yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I got Boston College over Cal.
Hey, a week ago I thought Cal was going to be a big home game. Funny how I'm like, you can't go get dusted 35-0 by San Diego State, right?
Utah over West Virginia.
I love it.
Yeah, I've looked at enough West Virginia Pitt that I'm like, Pitt should have beat you.
Yeah. This was again, we tried to say it. To me, that's why I didn't put a lot of stock in that game. That's a rivalry game.
Yep.
Pitt is Pitt's not going to play it anymore. West Virginia's pissed off about it. It's at West Virginia.
Yep.
You ain't winning that game.
Yep. Okay. Auburn takes out Texas A&M.
I like that. Auburn's pissed off from last week.
I kind of had that thought too.
Yeah, they feel like they should have won.
Okay, Steve. This is a vetoable.
Okay, I'm listening.
Duke over Syracuse.
That was tough. I'm with you though. That Syracuse thing to me, man, it was like.
Hold on. I couldn't hear you. You tailed off a little bit.
No. I'm saying you're coming off that big win. Thanks. You're coming off that big win, and yeah, you're prime. You're prime, and you're gonna get a good, you're gonna get a Duke team that can play.
You just beat Clemson.
Yeah.
Duke. I think Duke's due for this one. Okay.
Yeah, I don't hate that one.
These last two are your most vetoable. Arkansas over Notre Dame.
I don't like that one at all.
Arkansas
I don't
over
like
Notre
that one.
Dame is my.
I don't like that one at all.
Okay.
I don't think much. Of Arkansas.
Which one's worse? Which one's worse? Arkansas over Notre Dame or Kentucky over South Carolina?
Probably Arkansas over Notre Dame.
Okay.
Because honestly, I don't understand why anybody has watched South Carolina and thought they're anything more than garbage.
Okay.
I mean,
so you're okay with that one?
I wouldn't be shocked at all. I've said it. I think this weekend's the last chance for Kentucky to get a win for probably a month and a half.
That Arkansas over Notre Dame it started at 6.5, and it's now down to 4.5.
And that's at
Arkansas.
Okay, and Notre Dame is 4.5.
Yes.
Yeah. See, to me, that's people going. I hate him. I do. I really do.
I'm in your ear. I just want you to know I shit my pants. That's why I had to leave the fucking board.
I hate him.
Because everyone and their fucking mother had the crap during the commercial break. So I am sitting in my own shit right now. So I just want you to fucking know that. It's just for you guys.
I don't care.
You got to pull that volume down a little bit, Nikki.
I don't care.
So I can hear Steve. Sorry. Sorry, YouTube.
Nobody other than the YouTube channel who just heard everything Nick said. Nobody that's not on the YouTube channel will understand what
It's
Nick
like a
just said.
shart and change. It's not like I'm sitting in a diaper, but still. There's only so much cleaning you can do.
Okay, Steve. Who do you do you flip the game or veto it altogether?
I would flip Notre Dame, Arkansas.
Okay. Flipping is an option. We are flipping Notre Dame and Arkansas.
I still, because to me, that's people going, oh, I don't know, man. It's at Arkansas, and they're starting to bet it down.
Yep.
And these sharks are just like, yeah, go ahead and keep betting it down.
Yep.
And then we're gonna take Notre Dame.
Yep. That's the Brandon Lang special.
I still wouldn't put my money on Kentucky just because they tend, speaking of crap in your pants, they tend to, not that that has anything to do with anything that's happened, in the past few minutes, but they tend to do that as well, and it is at South Carolina.
Yep.
I would probably flip that one, but that one I'm okay if you were like, nah, I'm gonna ride it.
Yeah, it's one of those. If they win, cool, I win on my parlay. If they lose, great.
Yeah, because I don't think it's that crazy to say they win. Like, I mean, South Carolina is about as mid as it gets.
All right, Steve, you want to give a shout out?
Yes.
You can pull that down, Nikki.
No, I mean, if you probably should go white first. But if you you don't want to crap yourself, call my friends over Tri-State Men's Health, man. Get over there and check. Again, has nothing to do with anything that was said in my ear.
Hate you.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with anything that was said in my ear over the last little bit. At all, really. Nothing. I swear. Tri-State Men's Health, get over there and check them out. Listen, if you're like me and a lot of people who have, and it's funny. He said, the doctor told me, I go to tristatemenshealth.com, I took the low T quiz, and I was like, wow, that feels like a lot of stuff I deal with, but there's no way I have low testosterone. I mean, I played college football. I like to go run every day.
Are you sure that was the right person?
Yeah, I like steak. I do manly stuff. I have chest hair. I'm like this. I'm the manly man. You know what I mean? And I went in, and he's like, yeah, no, not only is your testosterone low, it's like absurdly low. I'm like, well, that can't be. And he said, believe it or not, a lot of times the men I see that are that low are people that used to be in the military or used to play a sport of some kind, because now you're in your late 30s. You don't realize it. you're losing a couple pieces of your testosterone every year, and now you're putting on a little weight. Now you're a dad, and now you're a husband, and not that you don't, those things aren't amazing, but now you just grab a bag of potato chips and sit down and watch the game, and that's where you get your excitement, right? And I was like, well, that does make sense because that's exactly what I do. So they take your blood, man. You sign up for testosterone that day the way I did, and they'll waive that $99 fee completely and get you taken care of. So get up to one of their great locations in Louisville, Northern Kentucky, Cincinnati, or Columbus, and let them know you heard about them right here on 93.9 The Bill.
Okay, hit it, Nikki. When we come back, I will be hitting you with the unofficial ESPN Louisville 93